We're still on the ground. Paimon, are you feeling better?
Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Teyvat could end up so out of their depth?
I'll always be with you, Paimon.
Yeah! So anyway, Paimon just had the weirdest dream. There were cattle mooing constantly.
That's because of Ushi, I'm assuming.
Yeah, just like that. Aw, Ushi, were you looking after Paimon?
Oh, hey Yanfei. And Xiao? Oh, okay, his wounds are better.
It looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
His wounds have recovered, okay, that's good. How do you feel?
I'm fine. Don't worry. The karma I carry is dangerous to humans. Keep your distance.
Well, I have Adepti blood in me, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Even so.
What happened while Paimon was sleeping? How did Xiao get here?
With a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Oh, thanks to Yanfei.
Conqueror of Demons, could you tell us what happened before you joined us?
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh, sure.
It was a senseless battle.
Who are you
I came here
fighting?
looking for someone, but when I found them, they weren't anything like how I expected.
Madame Ping says that you usually base yourself at Wangshu Inn to guard the main road through Dihua Marsh. It's unusual for you to go looking for someone yourself. Are they an Adeptus?
I'm looking for a Yaksha called Bosacius.
Yep. I knew that was gonna happen. So that's the first thing confirmed here. Bosacius is actually one of the 5 Yakshas. Now, if you guys remember the story of the 5 Yakshas, there were 5 Yakshas who swore like field T2 Morax. They were super strong Adeptus, and over time they were gonna, and their main duty was to protect the people from the monsters, either from the abyss or just monsters, any monsters in general. But I believe I don't know the complete story, but four of them completely lost the control of themselves and lost their mind, and 3 of those 4 died while the other one went missing. The last one, Aletus, aka Xiao, was the only one that remained and somewhat kept his sanity. But he was still affected by karma, which you know what exactly the karma is. It affects it can easily affect the monsters. It's like poison to some humans in some cases. And Xiao's completely aware of that, and he believes that he alone should be the one that suffers some karma. Bosacius is the one missing Yaksha. We know that Bosacius is technically the one missing Yaksha. I think. I'm not sure. It could be Bosacius, it could be someone else. I'm pretty sure it's Bosacius. A lot of people have theories about the one missing Yaksha being the person that kills the rune hunter during that one commission, which would make sense, but I was 50-50 on that because I really didn't care. I really didn't care to look into that theory as much because I thought it was, I mean, it was interesting, I guess, but I personally didn't believe it. So yes, Bosacius is the missing Yaksha, and apparently it is like some people are saying that it is a 4-armed Electro Yaksha, since the domain in the main chasm, the main domain of the chasm gives the one of the new artifact sets That's good for Xiao, but the design of those artifacts looks like the purple Yaksha. I'll show you when it's done. I'm sure I've heard that name somewhere before.
Bosacious. Is that one of the 5 Yakshas? Like you?
Yes.
I thought that you were the only one left. Aren't the other 4
No, not all.
gone?
No,
from the
not
world?
exactly.
You could say that. But Bosacious's body is the
Yeah.
only one that was never
Be
found.
killed. You were
Yakshas
dead.
deal with God's
One was
remains all the
missing.
time, and we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacious, it was the day he lost his mind. He left. No one knew where he went, and I never heard from him again. But Bosacious was the eldest of us. He once told us,
He was the
as
eldest
Yakshas,
of you
we will
guys. Okay.
experience countless wars. Whether we live or die, we must promise to take care of each other and know each other's fate to the very end.
Did he forget his promise because he lost his sanity?
Maybe.
It's possible, but I did not. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm? Did you hear something about Bosacious being here?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the
You
chasm?
would know about that as well, wouldn't you, Xiao? You wanna tell us a bit more? As an adeptus, you have the most amount of info. You should have the most amount of info next to Morax about that. I've heard a thing or two.
That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave Yaksha was seen putting
is
up
it the
a heroic
Yaksha that
fight,
distracted the
but
monsters?
No one knew the Yaksha's name.
Is it Bosacious that
But-
was the...
There were many more
Destructor?
than 5 Yakshas in total, so there's no guarantee it was Bosacious.
He would know though, right?
But you must think it was probably him if you came here to investigate, right?
I am by no means certain, and I didn't have any other clues except for this one. But Bosacious was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Well, but what made you consider otherwise? You found Bosacious?
Wait, so it was Bosacious you were fighting with? Did he injure you?
Yes.
Okay.
No way!
The invasion of monsters from Conria, the battle in the chasm, and Yelan's ancestor. I have a feeling that somehow these are all connected.
Probably.
Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence. Could this all be related to the fantastic
Who's
compass
Will,
mentioned in the
Yanfei?
will too?
What will?
Oh, right. I came here because of a
Also,
will.
the fact that she said
Maybe
it's
it's
too
not
much of a
something you've come
coincidence is kind of
across much
funny to me.
before, but both mortals and adepti sometimes write out their final wishes so somebody
that's
else will
literally
carry
every
them
lore
out after
finder
they've
in
passed.
Gen-
It's known
that's
as a
literally
last
every lore
will and
finder of Genshin
testament.
players.
And this can be done at any time?
Whoa, whoa! You wanna write a will?
No, not
now?
that. I think Shafa just thought about something else. I have an idea.
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot, but the truth laced with lies can be a fatal combination. What you heard were really things that I said. It made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone,
But who is that
whether I
opponent?
accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely.
Oh, Yelan?
I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
What happens if you get devoured?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
What do you mean?
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
The shadows that Xiao mentioned,
From
lost
what you were
souls in
saying
the
a
chasm.
moment ago, it sounds like you know a way out of here.
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful
what
attacks
happened to you,
can
though?
affect the space itself. I'd wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
Yeah.
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
And what's gonna happen next?
Wait a minute. When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
Oh no, you're not. Oh no,
I
you're
saw
not.
Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
But if this takes all the energy you have, you'll...
No. No way. Even if what you're saying is true, I can't agree to this.
I'm not neither. It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind.
We should leave together.
It's only a good or bad plan if there are other options to compare it to. But that's not the situation we're in right now. I doubt you'd still be stuck here if anyone had a better idea.
But can you be certain that your plan will work?
I cannot.
What is wrong with you? You can't bet your life on something if you don't even know it's gonna work. It's not worth it.
To conclude, I'm not agreeing to this plan.
What if I told you, this is my last will?
Wait, what do you mean?
You? Ugh.
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take, you put everything on the line for. If you fear sacrifice and failure, you can never be victorious.
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you never bring up extreme measures like this until the very, very end. You say these things in the hope that we will understand and accept them. But if you don't even know that your self-sacrifice is going to pay off, all you're doing is hurting morale. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us the opportunity to share our opinions.
Oh damn,
You
Yelan.
think you're oh so cold and ruthless, but I'm not buying it. And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape? Some victory that is.
Yelan, don't be so harsh.
It's just like what she experienced. Or not, sorry, not what she experienced. What she
Point
heard
is,
about the battle of
It's
the...
not time for
chasm.
drastic measures yet. It's possible there's a hidden passage leading to the exit that we just haven't discovered.
Oh. What are you two doing here? Oh, I mean, you're still trapped there, I guess.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it? And in the end, I'm so weak that I don't have the strength left to sacrifice myself. What do you propose we do then?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy is better than the other, we certainly shouldn't be rushing into a risky course of action.
The atmosphere is so tense. What should I do?
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right. I heard ya.
Itto.
No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, alright? Enough talk. It's time for action!
What are you doing now, Itto?
Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Yeah!
What are you doing?
Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the
Itto?
man for the job.
Dude!
Itto!
Should have seen this coming. Why do you always have to do things like this?
Shinobu,
What happened to Itto? Did he pass out?
I think so, but
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed to tear open a passage.
Let me see if there's any way I can stabilize it.
he did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with Boss is, he just can't stand conflict between teammates. Whenever we get into an argument in the Arataki gang, he always goes and does something shocking to calm everyone down. Today, he's done it again. He may not have known you for very long, but when he said he sees everyone as part of the same team, he truly means that. Another thing with Boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. That said, there's a slight distinction to be made with him. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he's strong enough to defeat any obstacle he's facing.
Giant ego alert! And wasn't he just doing the same thing Xiao suggested? So stupid.
why didn't you try to stop him?
The boss is hardly open to persuasion. Besides, he always acts without thinking. There's no doubt that he really thought he was about to solve everything in one hit. It's not just him either. The other guys in the Arataki gang are more or less the same. That's why they need someone like me to clean up after them.
They're all reckless, aren't they?
I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Itto, please tell Paimon you're okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You have nothing to apologize for. Both you and Yelan made some very good points. Still, if this was an Arataki gang issue and you were one of our members, I have to say I'd side with Yelan on this one. The boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Your survival is of huge importance to some people. No, to a whole lot of people.
Aw, Shinobu.
Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. There's still a chance. I'm sure we can escape. Leave the boss to me. Don't worry.
Alright. So, Xiao?
Everyone, it seems this passage doesn't lead to the outside world, but deeper inside.
What the? So Itto's efforts were
I
in vain?
wouldn't say that yet.
No, it's still worth exploring. I'll go and take a look first.
Aha, I see. I'm with you.
What?
So far, I still haven't found the thing I came looking for. That magical device, remember?
The fantastic
If this
compass.
domain has the power to project our imaginations or the things we're searching for into reality, Well, maybe I can use that to my advantage to
That is
track
true.
it down.
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep going. If it's a magical device, it must be super powerful.
Well, I can't guarantee that, but it's worth a try.
I will find a way.
Wait.
Let him go. But if you're planning on going into that domain too, then come with me. After all, I'm just a lawyer. We'll be safer if we team up. By the way, you and Xiao seem pretty close, huh? Yelan got a bit worked up just now, so I just wanted to apologize on her behalf. I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan feels strongly about. She tried to stop whoever it was. From what I know, she's lost comrades in the line of duty before, and then was rescued herself. Maybe being a survivor is what makes her so against seeing other people sacrifice
I
themselves.
can see that.
How can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? In a way, salvation can also be a burden. If I were her, I'm not sure I would have done anything different. Oh, wait, 1 second. I'll be right there. Yeah!
Whoa. Yanfei?
Right, that's much safer. Since Itto
right.
can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect you guys.
Thank you, Senpai. Please.
Oh god, he's still calling her
careful.
senpai.
I
Why?
will. Same to you. Alright, Traveler, let's go.
Alright, let's head in. And with that, we're back for the final part. We started this off super strong. Now, if I said it, it's because it's early morning. I want to record this. I do want to record this pretty early morning, so I can experience it and not get spoiled. And there is another domain. So, I was told that this might be the longest yet, and a lot of people are commenting that this Archon quest is the best Archon quest they played by far, mainly because of this finale. I mean, I can see why already. Just from the first 3 parts, it's really good. It's a good start. There's no, there's almost like no fluff when it comes to. Oh, that's right there. There's no fluff when it comes to dialogues. Straight to the point. We got really good lore, and we get excellent character development and nice chemistry between the characters we have. And I think this is where it's all gonna come into play here. So let's see what we're gonna be seeing this time.
What's this?
Space-time has become totally chaotic. Oh, that's why!
That huge disc in the distance. Hold on. Is that the fantastic compass?
Oh, also, notice the symbols? This is the symbol of the... I think this is the blue symbol right here. I think that's one of them. That was the yellow symbol, I believe. And those are like the only ones I recognize. Also, this is the scene that we saw in the trailer.
What? That's the best description you can come up with? It's way, way bigger than that!
Listen, I have no idea.
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I gonna lug that back to my office?
I don't know. Oh.
I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. Let's investigate the area first.
Yeah.
What the... Are they treasure hoarders?
What are treasure hoarders doing here?
They look familiar. Oh yeah, I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago. Boom boom!
You get talking to Yanfei.
There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design, In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for?
So now that Yelan's done talking, if you consider about her gameplay, Yelan is a power element catalyst user, DPS, that's focused on DPS. Ow, ow, ow.
Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence.
Now, I've never played Yelan properly, so that's why I'm a bit struggling here, but she is a catalyst user and they're pretty simple to play as. So there we go.
Easy peasy. Just like last time. You know, when I ran into them before, I was working on a big commercial case. The defendant hired them to attack me, just to get back at me.
Being a legal advisor sounds tough.
Happens all the time. Luckily, I'm well trained in martial arts, so taking them down
I
was
know
a piece
catalyst
of cake.
using counts as
These
martial
are the
arts.
exact same
Yanfei.
guys as I met last time. Is this space recreating scenes from my memory? Maybe this is one of the ways our adversary intends to devour us. Unbelievable.
Okay. So space-time is distorted here. So this looks like the surface of the chasm is a gray stormy sky. Yellow rocks around all of us. Load of the unknown origin 1. I asked Master Boyang if I could borrow a pen and paper to write home, but now that I have them, I have no clue to write. You know what? I hope everyone back home is doing fine, and I miss my daughter. Weird. Now I was told that I should be investigating this place more often than usual. The miniature, especially the Fantastic Compass, is right here. With a tree that's glowing, I guess?
Huh? A new entrance. Great.
Okay, we can't. So we can only change to that direction. I think that's all we can find here. Let's move on.
Whoa.
What the?
Is this a tunnel? This is weird.
What
Feels
on?
like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
Okay, gray vortex with rocks. I don't want to jump the gun, but is this a Honkai? Is this another Honkai reference? Because, and please feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. Doesn't this give you the imaginary space vibes in chapter 9? Except instead the Hyperion ship is a giant stone pillar from the chasm. Something's wrong. And when does it take place? Does it take place during the Cataclysm then?
I thought we might run into some other people here, but apparently not.
Yanfei, what's that sound?
The Fatui?
Fatui.
Whose memory is this? Ah! Watch out!
Just as I thought.
Yelan, your memory?
Yelan, you're here!
I will take you down no matter how many times you show up.
Is your memory
Hey,
okay?
relax. We're together now.
Yelan, let's take him.
Motion to compel.
So now we have Yanfei and Yelan gameplay to use.
Gotcha.
You need to hurry up.
Quietly now.
So I think we're supposed to be taking on.
Boom boom.
Real.
This one's well done. An unfortunate fault.
There we go.
Incinerate.
Things are about to get
Vaporized.
But can I out of here? I will recall. See.
What was that?
Compass. That's just. I'm so tired.
So
amateurs.
she's very,
And still, they dare to
she's
come
a
after
very
me.
unique gameplay style.
You've still got it.
Like Yelan's gameplay is very unique. I personally, like I don't know about it. Like she looks on the play, just never got a chance to practice Yelan's gameplay. So that's why I was kind of not so good at it. I'm not saying she's bad. It's just I struggle to play as her. That voice just now.
Remember how I said I'd seen some illusions myself?
You saw Fatui?
Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be reproducing that memory. Now that you know, at least we're all on the same page.
He said the word fantastic. Was he talking about the fantastic compass?
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered with it. That's how we met up with you. I guess it's a miniature version of the fantastic compass in the distance. It has a close connection to the entire space.
It looks somewhat familiar. Let me think.
Into the new space. In 5 minutes time you jump into, okay. So we're jumping into time. Node of Unknown Origin 2. I'm writing this letter on behalf of Hulan. He hopes his family is also well. If not for this past, he would have wanted to go back to spend the lantern night with them. Who's Hulan? I never heard that character name. Again, now it was a clear sky instead of a stormy one. It's the gray clouds. We have this. Nothing changes here. There is this.
Yeah.
We changed 2 different things. I just broke the one branch, okay. So will it also affect what I think the night sky is the future, the gray sky is the past, I'm assuming. There's a chest here. Oh, now this is different. Oh, because I broke the... it's because I broke the branch and now the tree is gone. Oh my god, I even think about that. I'm dumb. Sorry guys, I feel dumb. But now we have this timeline to go into. And I think this is the one... Is this? Okay, wait. So the first one was with Yelan. The gray sky was Yelan's. The night sky was Yelan. Well, no, the gray sky was Yanfei's. The night sky was Yelan's. So this red sky would mean me.